Hello Internet, and welcome to my live reaction for March Comes in Like a Lion, chapter 195. When we last left our heroes, we spent yet more time with Akari and her sort of expansion of the Mikazuki-do business, setting up a little stand to feed some construction workers, and it's sort of revitalizing the district as more and more people are joining her little hour. And then some of the construction guys help her build a little thing to hold her sweets on. And that's where we left off. It's a very, light arc. There's a little bit of seeing Akari grow as a shop owner, but it's a lot of fluff and a lot of words. So let's dive right on in chapter 195, Akari-chan's Great Adventure, Part 3. We got another picture of a shop. Scattering deliciousness all across Sangatsu town is the third-generation head of Mikazuki-do, Akari-san. In today's food terrorism, the butcher finally joins the fray as well. Just what surprises await? Because there was a bit of an almost slightly negative connotation to it, with just the control Akari has over everyone right now. But anyway, we open on I guess Akari cooking on the side of the road. Okay, there we are. And she's picking up what looks like gasoline or something. I don't know what's supposed to be in there. Heave ho! But the second generation of the construction guys comes up to her. I'll carry it, Mikazuki-do-san. You'll strain your back. And Akari sees him. What? And the guy looks at the situation. I see. You're transporting it in a half-cooked state, huh? Yes. If I brought it all in a big pot, then it would spill on the bumpy way there. That's why I saved the pouring of the hot water for the destination. And that's why you have this heat insulation cover on it, huh? And then he looks at something. I feel like I'm just not quite... This is going to be one of those videos where I'm just things are happening and I can't really describe them because I don't know enough about cooking. And I've had a bit of a rough week, work-wise. I'm not going into... But I'm a little frazzled, is my point. Anyway, he points something out in the oh, she has the Ziploc bag she's bringing over. What's that? The roux. You chopped it up before you came so it would melt more easily, huh? Yep. It's regular home-use roux, but it's two of them mixed together. It makes the flavor a little more complex. It's really good. And then she dumps something into the pot. And the guy questions, huh? What is that? What is that? It's sweet chili. The garlic scent and the sweetness make the curry tastier. And we see it's a regular bottle from home that only had a little left. Just the leftover condiments, I guess. And then we cut to 11:50 a.m. as last time she had promised the guys lunch for helping her out with the crate thing. And people are smelling the aroma of the curry she's cooking. Oh, what might that be? That lovely scent. And this business guy comments, yes, I've arrived at Sangatsu town, and I can smell something just incredible. That's right, yes. And this guy runs over to her. Man, that smells good. I gotta eat some of that. And Akari apologizes. Sorry, it's making quite a smell, isn't it? Don't worry, you'll be able to eat it soon. And then another guy, I think there's still yet a fourth guy on this page. That stuff's dang intense. All I can think about is that curry now. Man, that looks good. And she finally finishes and pours the curry over the rice. Okay, get it while it's hot. And we see... I'm not even going to try to differentiate all these people because I don't know who they are. Eating piping hot curry outside is just the tops. Woohoo! So good. And this is the future leader guy. What is this feeling? It's like I'm on a camping trip. And Akari tells him, It's thanks for your helping me remodel my cart. Make sure you meet up, okay? And I have a big variety of toppings today, so make sure you put lots of those on, too. Wibbly wobbly soft-boiled eggs, break them up and enjoy. I can't talk right now. Spicy sweet vinegar onion, the old standby Fukujin Zuke, and finally, moist, creamy, slightly sweet potato salad. And future leader guy, you can't do that, right? Putting a sweet-tasting potato salad on curry, mixing that in would be dangerous, wouldn't it? How are you able to turn our dreams into reality? So I will say, last chapter, there was some pushback to my somewhat negative review on the grounds that, like, it was sort of showing the revitalization efforts that Akari sort of has on the whole district. We're not really seeing... We're halfway through this chapter. We're not getting that here. That is not what's going on here. This is just Umino's, like, food recipe. We're, like, there's not a whole lot of other stuff, at least in the first half of the chapter. How are you able to turn our dreams into reality? What is this place? Is it heaven? We can put as much potato salad on as we want, but Pops told me to take care of the workers' health, which we did see the issue of that last chapter. Toppings are a dream common across all mankind, aren't they? And then this might be the butcher from that the title alluded to. That's right. Toppings are what a man's spirit of adventure is made of. He's out here with, like, his little tongs, doing the things we all do with tongs. Huh? Who is that? Toppings. I'm assuming this is the butcher. You might need some, won't ya? And now the next door butcher shop owner, there we go, is showering stuff on us. Now then, each of these just 100 yen. Minced, deep-fried, nuggets, croquets, nuggets, and fried chicken. All freshly fried and popping hot. Perfect on curry. And the guys up can only yell, hell! I want to put it on mine, second generation head. Me too. I want a young boss. Second generation, we got lunch subsidized for today, didn't we? Okay, up to 400 yen's worth of toppings each. And don't think I'm not onto you two, turning to the shop owners. You're in on this together, aren't you? And Akari gives this sweet little innocent expression, huh? Whatever could you mean? Nah, what are you talking about? I only came because I smelled the alluring scent of curry. I thought, my services might be needed. But second gen pushes back. No, you two definitely planned this. There is for sure some collusion going on here. And I think, is this, the aunt whose name Misaki is what we see over there. Yeah, it is Misaki. I was wondering where that forceful smell of curry might be coming from. I guess, you know, taking a bit of a break from her shop. Hey, Akari, what are you doing? And the butcher recognizes her. Oh, Misaki-chan, it's been a while. Auntie. And Misaki sees the butcher, and Mr. Yanagikawa too? Misaki takes a look at just the food everyone has. A large helping of curry with a mountain of toppings plus fried foods on top of that, and a bunch of men looking overjoyed. Akari, not only my Ginza shop, but also this local construction site you've turned into a calorie pasture? Mr. Yanagikawa, my niece isn't bothering you, is she? And the butcher tells her, no. We've been happily coming here every day because Akari-chan comes here. Huh? Every day? Yep. She comes with her snack Uber every day at 3 o'clock. Which I think I think they might have made that reference before, the Uber reference before. Which is still weird. This is a series that is, like, ostensibly set, given it started in 07 and it's been a couple years in universe, probably around 09 or so, but, like, time is a relative thing. They have Uber now. It's fine. Anyway, Misaki just reacts, huh? And Yanagikawa goes on, maybe I'll keep up with my shop a little longer. Even if it's just footwear and towels. I could use the entryway on the first floor. I'm not sure what towels... What? Oh, this is like the other shopkeepers, not the butcher. Okay. That sounds nice. I still hand out towels in this neighborhood a lot. Having towels with my name on them would be a big help. I feel sort of energized when I see your face every day, Akari-chan. So I feel like this is the kind of chapter that is not telling us anything that last chapter didn't about the sort of we see more revitalization of the district, but it's a lot of the same stuff. And then someone comes in. Excuse me, do you have a moment? And Akari sees this woman. I think like a young mom. Are you here for dumplings? Sorry, that doesn't start until 3 o'clock. But the woman corrects her. No, it's that. Huh? Pointing to the curry pot. Could you sell me that? The curry? And we see her son, like, throwing a tantrum on the ground. I'm sorry. After he smells it, it seems he just has to have some. I want curry. I want it. Oh? But, I'm all out of plates. Yanagikawa hands her, like, a tiny little cup. Mikazukido-san, here. Yep, the smell of curry just makes you really have to eat it. Just a bite ought to be enough, right? How about using this? And we see she does pour a little bit of rice and curry in this tiny cup. Okay, here you are. And the boy just gulps it all down. Yum! Yummy! And the mom asks, what do I owe you? Oh, it's fine, it's fine. This will be, I suppose you'd call it a staff meal? It wasn't really for sale. Sangatsu no Lion to be continued. So yeah, my earlier analysis I sort of still agree with. There's nothing here that we didn't already get last chapter. And given it's been a almost 3 month hiatus now, it does feel a little disappointing. And I know there are people who are like really into like the sort of Akari goofiness, but it just doesn't do much for me. Like, I don't know. I came to the series for, the series sort of works on its fluff and its hard-hitting character work, but, like, this sort of fluff just isn't really, like, working for me. It's there, it exists, it's fine, I guess, but it's, it's the sort of thing that, like, I'm coming down harder on this chapter than I think it maybe deserves, and it's the sort of thing that bothers me less when, like, it's a random chapter or a half chapter in the middle of something, than when it's just, not just 3 chapters, but let me look at the release schedule real quick. It's 3 chapters that started at the end of June. And so it's been a good 3.5 months of this, right? If my timeline is, I think that's 3.5 months, which is a while. And I don't know, and I get the idea, like, it's a bit of a cool down after just the damn near perfect drama of the Rei Nikaido match. But I don't know. It's just, to me at least, it feels like I'm sitting in like a holding pattern waiting for the series to have elements I care about again. Because this is just, it's fine, and it's not like the sort of like Butler thing where we'll ever reach a point where I've like where I like lose faith in the series. I have every confidence that Umino will, at some point in the future, get back to the stuff that's like really good in this manga. And until then, we're gonna get goofy, not even like it'd be fine if we're like genuinely funny, if I were like laughing, but I don't think there's a single, like, anything that's meant to be a joke here is just the same jokes we had last time about, wow, they're such like sharks, trying to gobble up all that profit in that short little period of time. Like, nothing here feels new? I don't know, this is sort of, like, maybe part of it is that, like, it feels like this arc, such as it is in a bit of, like, a holding pattern. Like, this chapter and last chapter are the same. And it feels like however long the arc goes on, there will be one more chapter that matters, and that is the last one. So, like, if this is a 5-chapter arc, the next chapter will be the same as this, and then the last one will actually do something. If it's a 4-chapter arc, this chapter is still useless, and it could have been condensed to 3. It could have been a 3-chapter arc. That it could have been last chapter, or it could have been 2 chapters ago, the previous chapter, and the final chapter of the arc. I just get the sense that there's nowhere else this arc can go beyond reaching some sort of conclusion. I'm not quite sure what a conclusion to this arc would even look like, though. I don't know. I'm coming down harder on this arc than I think it maybe deserves, but it's just, it ain't doing it for me. That's my general opinion. So with that said, I'm going to leave the video off here. Hope you all enjoyed the chapter and the video itself. If you did, feel free to drop me a like or subscribe, or, do whatever makes you happy, And as always, your life is your own, okay? Bye!